Welcome back to WowBiz Weekly. I'm Lynn Hinderrocker, and I have a special guest for you today. You know, Omaha is becoming known as a hotbed for entrepreneurs, technology-oriented entrepreneurs, young folks looking ahead, many of them hanging out here at the Mastercraft building where WowBiz Weekly, of course, is produced with the cooperation and support, and I want everybody to recognize this, right, of the visionaries at the College of Business Administration at Creighton University. Please give it up for the COBA right here at Creighton University. Everybody, everybody. Everybody. That's right. We don't go forward without that whoop from the audience. Thank you so much again. Yeah, Creighton has played an incredible role in the evolution of WowBiz, and we thank all of them for joining us. We've got business students in the audience, obviously, and they've been huge supporters. We'll explain that later. But anyway, back to our initial intro or our lead-in. I'd like you to know and meet a gentleman that I have great respect for. I met him over a year ago. I've collaborated with him face-on repeatedly, gotten involved in a number of new businesses and strategic alliances with him. He's part of this new generation. He's a software developer. He's an MIS executive. He's a website developer with a strong artistic slant. Please welcome my good friend, Mr. Corey Becker, everybody. Please welcome him to the set. Hey, how are you?
Actually, wonderful.
Good. Great to see you. How'd you like that intro? Not
beautiful.
Bad. Yeah, well, it's based on fact and the extensive time we've spent together over the last year. But I asked you to join me today, Corey, because I think you're representative of this group of people that are here at the Mastercraft in particular, but also really this next era. You know, I talked to Steve Jordan from the World Herald a few weeks back on camera, and he said this is the defining quality about Omaha, that we're seeing much more attention being paid to people, Generation Y, shall we say,
sure,
and the things that those people are doing. And we have many of those folks right here, right out here in the audience. So it's kind of cool to have you here. Tell me a little bit about your software development career, and then we're going to move right on to this very interesting new business that you've been working on.
Okay. Well, I started a web development company 5 years ago. I was also going full-time to school, so kind of fighting for time, and
not an easy thing to do.
No.
And you're out in Bellevue.
Yes.
You live down there, so you've been working out of your home for a number of years.
Yep.
Getting through UNO.
That's right.
Getting your degree, and so you have a degree now in, is it Management Information Systems?
That's exactly right.
Okay, terrific. All right, and then shortly after we met, about a year ago or so, we talked about what system integration and what it does for small business. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Sure. I started this company 5 years ago, and what I found is that I would split my time, just about half the time doing website design and development, and then the other time, the other 50% of the time, automating processes and automating businesses.
Okay, so, automating, that's right, automating process. Yep. Very interesting business and seemingly never ending, but keep going, sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. So what I realized is that, that's something that is really needed. At least for the small companies. You usually have to be a fairly large company to be able to hire and outsource and hire a company that would automate systems for you. And so what I found is that I tend to work with people who have got 5 to 10 employees or so, and kind of carved out a niche there.
So kind of the core business at the Chamber of Commerce, a lot of these small businesses, 5 to 10 people and so on. And I think you shared with me, when you meet with these people, a lot of the business owners are frustrated because they're overwhelmed with paperwork. They work extraordinary hours, 50, 60 hours a week, and they're kind of looking to you to, I want to say, free them up, so to speak.
That's exactly right.
Get them out of their prison, huh? So talk to me a little bit about that.
So what you just described right there is exactly what I've been doing. I give business owners opportunity. I give them back time to do other things with their company or with their personal life.
Yeah. So we chatted a little bit about that, and we came up with a new company that involves the same automation thinking that you do. But we called it what? Why don't you share with the whole group over here and share them what the brand name is, all right? Because this is really not just about entrepreneurialism, but about branding, I think.
That's right. So the company that I started is called Becker Web Solutions, but the company that we're going to is called Freedomize. So. Freedomize.
Very interesting word. Made up a word there.
That's right.
Yes. So when you sit down with somebody and you say, I've got this approach, we call it Freedomize, what's the unique value proposition? Try to distill it down, the elevator speech.
It's really just giving back business owners time and giving them opportunity to do other things.
Yeah. Now it's very interesting. Our business owners, if they had 10, 15 hours a week, suddenly free time, right?
Yeah.
What do you all think that those business owners would do? Would they take off for Hawaii, take a vacation, go home early and spend time with the wife and the kids? Huh?
They should.
They should. That's right. Sharice Williams, she helped organize this show every week, so I knew she was going. I knew she was going to speak up. Good for her. That's right. That's right. And that's what they should. And I think that probably is the pitch. But in fact, what do we think they're actually going to do?
I think that they'll just work a little bit harder. They'll expand into a different area of business.
Yeah, they probably have another entrepreneurial business poking around in their head, and they'll allocate the time that you've saved them maybe to getting that started.
But at least they've got the option to do either.
And they've got choices.
That's right.
You know, the comedian Chris Rock said something interesting. I want to share this with you. He said, you know, wealth is really not about the accumulation of money. All financial planners in the room figure this out. Wealth is having choices, all right? And I think that's what you give these small business owners, is a choice as to what to do with some new time, some untethered time, right? Very interesting. Now, you have a hobby. We'll wrap this up by talking about, you know, it's rare that you have a personal thing that can be linked so indelibly to the brand of your business, you know, that they just kind of fit together. But Corey, why don't you pull out your prop and let's talk about why Freedomize is his heart and soul, all right? This is what this man does when he has a weekend and I can't get a hold of him. He doesn't answer his cell phone. Tell us a little bit about what do you have here, man?
This is a skydiving rig. So I picked up skydiving 3 years ago, and that I think really encompasses the whole goal of Freedomize, is to give you back personal time so you can do things like skydiving on the weekend and not have to worry about, you know.
Do you believe this? Give him a round of applause. He's got a company. Come on. Woo! He's got a company here called Freedomize, and he's a skydiver.
That's right.
I think that is fantastic, and I think you got a great marketing hook there. I think all your marketing materials should be developed while you're going down from what? How long? 5,000 feet? 10,000?
Oh, yeah, as low as about 35 up to 14,000 feet.
14,000 feet.
So,
unbelievable.
yeah.
Well, Corey Becker from Becker Web Solutions and Freedomize. Thanks for joining on Wild Biz Weekly. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Corey Becker, thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right.